It is just this guy meeting a girl as a child, and it's them just growing together in just a couple of minutes span with the most cute song in the background, and them growing up together and finding out that they're each other's soulmates and adventure in life.
Yeah.
And then you get hit with an emotional sledgehammer, and I don't care who you are, you cried. It's so sad, but it's so good at the same time.
Yeah,
You know how many people actively told me they were avoiding that movie because they heard it was so sad?
Yeah, dude,
like
that was a
family
thing.
members, all sorts of people just did not go to see that movie because they heard they couldn't take the montage.
Mm-mm.
Now that's an emotional one.
Young Junk!
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Muscle Geeks podcast. I'm your host, John, and we're joined by the 8-Bit Beef Boys, Derek and Terry. Look at them.
Yeah.
And we got a great show today. So listen, before we get into it, make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe, and check out the rest of the shows on the network. You already know what it is. And tonight we have a special guest tonight. We have to shout out to our guy Spear for joining us.
How's it going, guys?
There you go. Make sure you follow him on all the platforms. YouTube, it's at Real Talk with Spear. TikTok, it's at SpearX12. And then Instagram is Real Talk with Spear. So go show him some love. He makes some pretty great content. And Spear, appreciate you, man.
Hey, appreciate y'all for having me, man. Fan, I love y'all. I love the aesthetics. I love everything that y'all talk about. And I love the podcast. Y'all got great chemistry.
Thanks,
Love it.
man.
Spear, do you think
Appreciate it.
Derek is evil or Terry?
I would lean more towards Derek. 'Cause he
Good.
yeah, I think
Good.
He's a
Derek
bad
is
man.
probably. Yeah, I think Derek's a bad man. I would lean more towards him.
Well,
Yeah.
you're about to be so wrong when you meet Terry.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
The Spear, do you want to just talk about real quick what kind of content you make on your
Evil.
channel and stuff like that?
Yeah, sure. So my content is just reviews. I review films, TV shows, and occasionally I haven't done it in a while. I used to do mashups, and like the latest mashup I did was Black Panther versus Freddy Krueger. It was ridiculous, but that's pretty much my content. That's what I talk about, like just films and TVs and review them the best way I possibly can. And sometimes in my longer videos, I do like a full analysis of the movies that I watch. So yeah, that's my content.
Pretty cool, man.
Nice, dude. Yeah, you put up
Yeah.
some really cool stuff.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
Sometimes
some,
sometimes you wonder if you're
cardio.
just really doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start the top three. So Spear, how we do it is we do a topic. We each list our top three, but we do it like fantasy football drafts. So like we each will go talk about it, and then it'll come back. It's round 1, 2, and 3. All right.
Okay.
So we'll have Derek kick it off so that you can see how we do it, and when it's your turn, you'll be right after Terry.
All right, I'll
Cool.
kick it off.
Sounds great.
All right, guys, for those that are new to how we do our top threes, along with that, this is personal favorites, our choice for top three, not an official list. So calm down. Also, there's no wrong answer or answers that can be taken away if Terry and I have the same one or someone in the chat or John.
Yeah.
It's your list. It doesn't disappear because someone else chose it.
Yeah.
So to kick things off here,
Well, wait. I'll say it's basically no. I'm gonna hit the thing, please.
Prompter time.
Yeah.
it.
So the top three is montages. So it's the scenes that take a movie from good to legendary, training, transformation, chaos, all packed into a few minutes with the perfect music behind it. From underdog comebacks to emotional buildups, these are moments that stick with you. So
Okay.
Derek, what's your first pick?
All right. All right, guys. I feel like when you think about montages, a lot of people instantly jump to the training montage. It's like the most popular kind. So I'm going to go a different way. And I'm going to go with one of the best opening sequences in any animated movie and the most depressing one ever. And that is the opening montage from Up.
Nice.
No.
Nice.
Up has made it into the
Nice.
top three.
So
Twice
sad.
already.
It's a great movie. I'm sure most people have seen it. If not, without spoiling anything, I'm spoil it anyway. It is just this guy meeting a girl as a child, and it's them just growing together in just a couple of minutes span with the most cute song in the background, and them growing up together and finding out that they're each other's soulmates and adventure in life.
Yeah.
And then you get hit with an emotional sledgehammer, and I don't care who you are, you cried. It's so sad, but it's so good at the same time.
Yeah, that's
You
a
know how
great
many
pick.
people actively told me they were avoiding that movie because they heard it was so sad?
Yeah, dude,
Like
that was a
family
thing.
members, all sorts of people just did not go to see that movie because they heard they couldn't take the montage.
Now that's an emotional one, man.
By the way, just go 10 minutes late and you can watch the whole movie without being sad.
Oh, you're missing out on some character building
You
moments.
you are. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to
Spirit,
cry.
did you ever see Up?
Yeah, I seen Up. I know exactly what he's talking about, and he's right. It is a great montage scene. So, I didn't expect you to go that route, but I can appreciate it though.
Thanks,
I
man.
can.
It can't all be getting ripped and
you-
fighting Russians, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't expect you to
Geek
go
guy.
that way,
Yeah.
but I'm okay with it though.
Terry, what's your pick?
All right, one of my favorite montages is accompanied by an amazing song,
I think I know where this is going.
also called Montage.
Yep.
It's in Team America World Police, where they just say right on Front Street, this is a montage. You're watching a montage. We needed a montage here because it's the only way to get this douchey actor into action hero in a small amount of time. And I just love every bit of it. I love that it's puppets. I love that it's actually a throwback to a South Park episode.
Yeah.
Because actually it was Stan learning to ski in an 80s movie where that
Stan
trope came
Darsh.
from. Stan Darsh.
Yeah.
Dude, he had to stick up for those girls
That's
and
right.
win
man.
back the mountain. But anyway, in the movie they expand it, and the idea is pretty much like anything where you want to go from just a beginner to a pro, you need a montage.
Montage.
And to go off a geek guy there's a point where he goes, even Rocky had a montage.
Montage.
Always fade out in a montage.
Is there ever going to be an episode where we don't break out into song?
No.
No.
The people like the singing. People like the singing.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, I think on the nose, that style of comedy, which, I think Monty Python really originated that style of comedy, but the South Park boys, whenever they want to be funny in like a breaking the fourth wall way, I think it's one of my favorite pieces of comedy.
Yeah, that's a great pick,
Yeah.
dude.
Thank you very much.
That movie
This is it.
took our generation by fire when it came out. It was so funny.
I never saw it.
What?
Yes, it is.
I don't like the
Oh
puppets.
man,
You owe it to yourself.
I don't like the puppets.
Dude.
You'll get over it.
you should definitely watch it, bro.
Oh,
It's
man,
hilarious.
And you love America.
I do love America,
It's
but I don't.
pro-America.
Puppets freak me out.
And it's oddly relevant
And
today.
now John has revealed his weakness.
Oh
Noah,
wow.
bring out the puppets.
Don't.
What was that John C. Riley? I'm afraid of puppets. You ever see it? Puppets. Oh, he had that Tim and
Puppets
Eric
freaky.
short thing where he was the doctor.
Oh, I didn't see enough of
Steve
Tim and Eric.
Brul's rules. Oh, you're
It's for your health.
Steve Rule's awesome.
yeah.
No. Noah.
Noah, bring out the puppets.
Spear, what's your first
Yep.
pick?
Man, y'all picked some ones I didn't even expect. Y'all went so silly with it. I got some serious one. I got a serious one. Well, I guess it's the montage in Batman Begins where Bruce and Ra's al Ghul is training.
Yeah.
And I picked that one because it's not just the physical, it's like transformation of him understanding himself as what he's trying to become. And Ra's al Ghul was helping through that. The score from Hans Zimmer, the scene, that ice scene where they're on the ice, on the plea of ice, and they train with swords and stuff, and just the music and the build up, and just seeing like Bruce's dedication to learning himself and becoming Batman in that scene, and facing his fear. And that's like the ultimate. I go back and watched it quite a bit. It's so many great quotes in Batman Begins. It's the most slept on out the Nolan series because
I agree.
everybody says it's boring and shit like that. But I'm like, take what you can from that particular movie because it's actually a pretty damn good film. And that montage is just incredible. If y'all haven't seen, I highly recommend you watch Batman Begins and you see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'll go back and forth with anybody all day over like which is better, Batman Begins or Dark Knight, because there is a case that can be made for Batman Begins and, becoming more than just a man. What's that legend, Mr. Wayne? Like the way they set
Hey.
all of that up is just beautiful. And correct me if I'm wrong, does that montage end with him revealing he's in the ninja mask, or does it end with Liam Neeson tapping the ice and then he falls in?
It's him tapping the ice ball because he
Yeah.
said you sort of short end of a kill switch or some shit like that, and he
Mind
knocked
your
the ice and fell through
surroundings.
the water.
Yeah, you never did learn
I
to mind
know.
your surroundings.
Yeah.
You
But
don't.
then, but right after he's
Exactly.
like, what does he say? Rub your chest. Your arms will take care of themselves.
Take care of themselves.
Yeah.
You won't kill me, but I don't have to save you.
Dude,
I love
that's a
that.
great
man.
pick. That was
And
actually
his
on my
voice-
list
his
as well.
voice- His voice was perfect in that first one instead of that.
Yeah,
That bullshit that he started doing in the Dark Knight.
dude. Katie Holmes was the
Shadows.
better Rachel.
Physically speaking,
Yeah.
yes.
I
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
Right off.
Maggie Gyllenhaal is not attractive enough to be an attractive character in a role. In a movie.
I don't know what Chris Nolan was thinking casting her. I know Katie Holmes was busy, but at the end of the day, like Katie Holmes was way better Rachel Dawes.
Yeah,
so.
Katie
I
Holmes
actually-
was busy with Tom Cruise making a cult.
No,
We're
but
getting out of
that's what it was.
It's literally what it was.
No, Chris Nolan didn't like the circus at the premiere that of
Yeah.
Tom Cruise being there and was like, this is going to affect the movie. See you, babe.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
But that's
Maggie
Christopher
Gyllenhaal-
Nolan. I mean, if you want an
Yeah.
exacting filmmaker who takes it seriously, that's who you want.
I'm
And that's
fine.
why he was perfect for Batman.
Yeah, you know what? I'm fine that she blew
Yeah.
up.
You're fine that she blew.
Fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. He picked the right warehouse, in my opinion.
Why did you come for me?
Why me? Rachel!
Oh, Rachel.
All right. So listen, in honor.
Noah, we need a Rachel from you.
Rachel!
Thank you.
Oh my God, the bat's here.
So listen, in honor of baseball season, my pick. I really thought about this one, and it's one of the first baseball movies I ever saw. It was a handsome Robert Redford starring film,
Ooh.
and it was a young Roy Hobbs was shot by, you guessed it, a woman. And what happened was he was going to be the best. And I think she was going around, I think it was like a newspaper clipping or something. She was going around killing like the best people in sports or something. Anyway, she shot and thought to kill him. Time goes forward. He's an older player. He makes it to a baseball team, and he's injured. It's the end of the game. He breaks his bat. Now, this bat was called like Wonder Boy, and he made it on a tree that was struck by lightning outside of his house.
Oh, yeah.
And when he used that bat all the time, and it brought him all luck. It brought him so much luck, he had a lightning bolt etched in it. The rest of the team started seeing how much he was killing it, and they all had lightning bolts on their sleeves. At first, they didn't like him. He won them over through his play and how he carried himself.
Fantastic.
So anyway, the injury from his shot that happened years prior was ripped open, and he started bleeding. The catcher saw it, and a struggling Roy Hobbs got the pitch that he needed to park the ball. That he was using the bat that Savoy Special, which was the bat boy that was in the film. Anyway, he smacks the ball, hits the lights. It's a beautiful scene. Smacks the ball into the lights. The lights are all like exploding. It's starting to get darker, but the light is still on him, and he's running the bases while everyone else is focused on everything else that's going around. It's a beautiful scene, and then you get the music where it's like boom, 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 boom. Awesome. If you love baseball, go watch The Natural.
He said a natural.
Great
It's the
pick,
only
dude.
natural thing I like.
It is truly one of my favorite baseball movies. Absolutely. That and The Sandlot. But that's a really, I love that movie. Yeah.
Sandlot is classic. It's timeless.
Everybody say hi to
Very
Kristen.
timeless.
She showed up and she's watching on the YouTube.
Hi,
Say hi to
Kristen.
Kristen.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi, Kristen.
She liked your Up reference.
Thanks, person.
Yep.
Kristen.
Good job.
All right.
What's your pick?
All
Derek?
right, man. For my next pick, I'm going with a movie that is near and dear to me. I'm going with one of my favorite Matthew Lillard roles. Of him,
Ooh.
yeah, at SLC Punk.
I thought you.
Ah, yes.
What is the montage?
The whole movie is basically a series of montages of him going off on these rants. This montage is when he's going off about explaining the scene in Salt Lake City, Utah, of how punk rock gets started in Great Britain and how it translates to America and how it's not the same. And these kids are all posers and they're not real punks. And he's explaining everything. And he's just showing clips of all these different losers and going off about it. And it's just him sounding off. And that whole movie is so fun to me. I grew up in like a similar town. So I watched it when I was a teenager and I was into the punk and like metal scene. And I'm like, finally, someone else understands. They get it. They get all my rage. And it's Matthew Lillard. And I got to say, if you want to watch a really fun movie with a lot of actors you wouldn't think are in there, Jason Segel, dude,
He's my
Hardcore Mike,
favorite character.
Hardcore Mike, dude. He's so funny. It's another great montage when he's going through the party and he's cutting to everybody and introducing everyone from the scene. And he gets to him. He's like, hey, watch this. And he like just pushes a guy in the back when he's not looking and blames it and blames Mike. And Mike just beats the shit out of him right on the spot. And he's just like, ha, and that little laugh.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
I mean, when he sits down and he's got the nerdy glasses on, the oversized sweater, and then he sees his buddy getting like beat up by the cops, and he just goes up and starts fucking up the cops. That's like, whoa, this is the coolest guy ever. That is the most punk thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that whole movie's great. And the guy, he's in Inglourious Bastards. I forget his name. The one they break out of jail is like, you're an amateur.
The Jew Bear,
bro. Like, yeah. He's in there as this like rich Russian dude where his parents die, and he goes on this monologue about watching his parents die.
I think he's Spock in the new
And oh my god, it's dark. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean,
He's
Bear
like,
Jew's Eli Roth.
No, this is the guy that's
you're
in the German prison, and he's in jail, and the bastards go and bust him out, and they're like going off about how good he's been. He's like, that's real good, but right now you're amateur. He's like, if you want to go pro, you come with us. But yeah, that's my that's my second pick.
That was the Bear Jew.
That was Eli Roth.
that was
No,
the
not the
That's
Bear
who
Jew
they
guy.
busted
He
out of
was-
prison, right?
No, he
it's
comes
a-
out of the cave with the bat.
Yeah,
Right.
Like that's
No,
the introduction.
this guy's
to
in
Bear
an
Jew.
actual cell sitting there.
Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, Terrier,
SLC Punk.
SLC Punk,
All right, my
SLC Punk.
R.I.P. Heroin Bob.
Heroin Bob.
Dude, the chat's throwing
never
some
did heroin.
a lot of good picks out.
Hey,
Yeah.
there you go.
I love that.
Nice.
Okay, so again, I like the comedy montages, but there is one that makes no sense, comes out of nowhere, and is one of my favorite things. Have you ever seen a movie called Hot Wet American Teen Summer?
Yeah.
Wet Hot American
Wet
Summer.
Hot American Summer.
Bastard. I was gonna go that way.
Okay, so
Go- yeah,
there's a point in it where I can't remember his name, but it's Michael Showalter is the person. He's just like in a field crying for no reason. Like the girl won't go out with him because she's into Paul Rudd. And he's just out there like, and then all of a sudden Chris Maloney just shows up behind him for no reason. Is like, there is another way. He's like, will you teach me this way? And he's just like, I will show you the way. And then all of a sudden, it's just this montage of them. They're like walking with a stick in the park for no reason. Then they're just doing all these slow motion runs. They go to a dance studio and he's like teaching them how to dance. And then randomly, right in the middle, they just are all wearing robes and drinking coffee, like in a circle. And that's part of the montage. But it ends with him like learning the way. But the way was just to like put a bandana on and wear a t-shirt up to here. It's one of the coolest things. And it ends with a classic like, yeah, where they both freeze. And then that song, higher and higher.
dude, that's
If you
a
haven't
great
seen
movie.
it, I might be way outside, but like that's one of my favorite montages. I would give actually Noah, we're recreating this because it would be a perfect like your new technical director being kind of like, will you show me the way?
You should
I'll
totally
show you
do
the
it.
way.
All right, let's do it. You've got 5 minutes.
Done.
Yeah, dude, that movie's great. Did you watch the series that came out?
And they were also great.
Amazing.
And the movie where it's Adam Scott replaces what's a handsome man, Rocket Raccoon,
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper. And
Yeah.
there's just like, I got a nose job.
yeah,
And but it's a completely different
Yeah,
face.
completely
It's just-
different guy. And I love how they address their age too. Like they've all got, they're obviously way older than they were even back then,
Yeah.
and they just hit it right on the nose,
they
break
did,
the
they
fourth
did.
wall, and then the girl gets her period.
Yeah.
remember?
And turns into a different girl.
She goes into the stall and she's like 10-year-old girl or whatever, and she has her first period, and you're thinking you're about to get one of those like heavy scenes, and the counselor goes to check on her, and just like a 30-year-old woman walks out of the stall.
Yeah.
It's so amazing.
Yeah. But that's a great one. If you haven't seen it, look it up. Just look up Higher and Higher Wet Hot American Summer.
Yeah.
Is Teen in there?
No, it's just
that's
Wet
the
Hot
porn?
American Summer.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was watching something else.
Spear, what's your second pick?
My second pick is gonna be Bloodsport. It's gonna be Van Damme movie.
Yeah, buddy.
That sequence where they're all like, once you get started in the Kumite and you get an idea of what the Kumite is gonna be, I like how they just started out like with no, like they had score music, but they didn't start with like my fire's ready, my heart's on fire. They didn't do none of that just yet. They just started out showing the brutality of Bloodsport and what it can do. Also showing off Frank Dukes and his competitor, and you just seeing like the brutality of it. And then it goes into that montage where the song starts playing, and then you get to see everybody's different styles, and it's like, boom, boom, I was like, oh yes, I need that. I do that. I play that every time I go to the gym. I need that amplified music to just get in there, get that last pump in. And it just like I just be just in here just doom, and then I may do a roundhouse just to be bullshitting in the gym or whatever. Nobody see me. But
You're like a blind
that
split.
yeah, exactly. I try. But yeah, that's that blood sport sequence gets me every time. It gets me pumped up every time. The whole movie does. So yeah.
That's a great pick. Man.
Great pick.
Someone had to
Awesome
say
pick.
that, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
I think I saw that in the chat too.
Bloodsport is the best Mortal Kombat movie that it's ever been out. It's the best Street Fighter movie. That is the one where you have a bunch of people from different backgrounds all coming together and you're figuring out which martial artist style is the best. That is the best Mortal Kombat movie we got.
Other than
Yeah, I
Annihilation.
agree. Before Mortal Kombat even got started. That's where they got the inspiration from.
Hell yeah. Dude, Derek,
Wait, that's right.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat definitely. Yeah, you're right. Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat took it from Bloodsport.
I mean,
Was Van
Street
Damme
Fighter?
supposed to be in the original one?
He was. That's where Johnny Cage got the inspiration from. That's
Yeah.
where they got the inspiration.
Yeah,
He
Johnny
turned
Cage
it
is
down
him.
because he felt like Street Fighter was going to be a hitter for him. But
Movie wasn't terrible.
we saw that. We saw the outcome of that.
Well, very true. All right, John.
Derek, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, bud.
When it's summertime,
Mm-hmm.
do you appreciate the military?
I love it.
Do you appreciate Tom Cruise?
Always.
Do you appreciate Kenny Loggins?
You bastard. That's you. Everyone's taking my picks. Yes.
First, like 4 minutes of Top Gun.
Oh,
If that doesn't get you wanting to sign up for the goddamn military and serve proudly, I don't know what will. That thing is live, not live footage, but it's actual footage of them like taking off and landing and like the whole crew on the deck. And then you just got Kenny Loggins just ripping it. Highway to the danger zone, baby.
Man, that's a great pick. Just got to gush for a minute. Old bar I worked at Penn State. We used to do Danger Zone Friday
Yeah.
and bartend in Aviators and only play montage music for like the first 2 hours of the shift. And we would get into it. It was great too because you could still smoke in the bar. So people were just ripping heaters to Kenny Loggins
Yeah.
wearing Aviators.
As it should be.
Awesome. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
There's one problem. That is not the song in the opening montage. The opening
No,
montage
it's
is
not.
Joe Satriani.
What's that?
He's one of the greatest guitar players of all time. But that
The sax man.
Doesn't it cut? But it cuts from that to Danger Zone.
I don't
It
think
starts off
it
like
starts
that.
with that with like the.
It
But
starts.
he's one of the.
yeah.
I mean, you knew that though. Too. He's one of the
Yeah.
greatest guitar players like of all time.
freak.
This
You're
is the guy
yourself a
that
favor.
gave Van Halen lessons. Like when Eddie wanted to be better,
I
Eddie
know
Van
that
Halen,
where
he
it's
went
like,
to him. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's American. I listen to it all the time.
That's like the first 2 minutes, and then it cuts into
Then it's Danger Zone.
Highway to
Is
the
it?
Danger Zone.
Yeah.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
rolls right into each
As
other.
soon as the shit, like the first plane starts
Then it
taking
just-
off.
And
Yeah.
it goes and it's sick.
I'm a fan of the other montage, hanging with the boys when we're playing volleyball on the beach.
Now that's something we should recreate.
Hanging
Yeah.
with the that's the ad. That's the fucking ad
For what? The Muscle Geeks?
for this.
Oh boy. Terry, we got to eat more chicken.
That's-
We
Here,
got
fly up to Philly. We're gonna make an ad.
yeah. All you need are jean shorts.
Yeah.
I don't got pre-bought shit either. Cut them yourself.
Yeah, come
You got
yourself, be a man.
The Jort King over here.
I
yeah,
love
I do
jorts.
it.
If you know me, you know I love a good pair of cut-off Levi's, baby.
Derek, what's your next pick?
All right. You want to check out the chat for a little bit?
Yeah,
Chat time.
Like we've ignored our chat friends.
dude, and these are great,
Chat.
great picks, man.
Oh man.
All right, let's see. I think that's where it starts, I think. Okay, so, all right, let's start the obvious one from Scottish Terry here. I mean, Rocky IV, I think it's on everyone's list. Like, it just kind of has to be.
Yeah.
So I did the math, and Rocky IV is 31.9% montage. The
Really?
whole movie. That movie is 31.9% montage.
Oh, dude, 100%.
And that's why it's
Yeah.
so great. Yeah, great
Like-
pick, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I was curious
Absolutely.
about that today.
we just veered off of the Rockies because Derek came in today and was like, it's so on the nose.
Right. But let's say it. Hell yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah,
they're
the
the best
Rockies are
montages
amazing.
in any
Rocky's
film.
own montage.
Rocky 2,
Dude.
Rocky 3. I would even
Three
say
or, oh
Rocky
my
IV
God.
has
That was
2
on
and
my
1.
list, but you took mine, but that's okay though. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say
sorry.
Rocky 3.
You
It's
can-
okay. It's
can
okay.
still
Still
talk
go,
about it.
Spear. You can still go.
Yeah, we're
And
reading the chat.
I got plenty more. That's fine. But that Rocky 3 montage, the Eye of the Tiger just it just does something to you when you hear that song.
man.
I actually like the Rocky Balboa one.
Strong desire.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm about to start running around the room with a flag. All right.
I don't know though, but the beginning of the car one hits harder.
No
Just the
Easy Way
beginning.
Out?
Yeah. When he looks in the mirror, he's license plate Southpaw
Yeah.
written on there.
Yeah, and there's a robot
Lights,
for some reason.
Headlights pop up. That thing hit. That's
Yeah, but
absolute heater.
that speech in Rocky Balboa, though, that the old coach is like, your hands don't work. He don't have to deal with that.
Throw
So
hurting
what we need
bombs.
exactly.
Yeah.
We got to build powerful muscle punches. So every time you hit him, it hurts. Let's go build some hurting
You
bombs.
got arthritis.
That's the best line ever.
You got calcium deposits in your knees.
He don't
Like, yeah.
have that.
Yeah.
I love that actor.
That's too funny, man.
Can we just go off track for a second? Because Rocky IV made me think about this. At one point in like the 80s and early 90s, all like the sports cars and shit were like very digital.
Yeah.
Why did we stop? I love that aesthetic. I think that's so cool. Everything was the future.
You wanted the
dude.
robot from Rocky IV?
Yeah, dude. How come
Happy
Paulie
birthday,
gets
Paulie.
a robot? Yeah, thank you. Were you the robot? That was perfect.
she loves me.
Hey, yeah.
The
Jesus.
90s wanted a more grimier look with their cars or some whatever the fuck they were trying to do.
Yeah, the muscle cars of the 90s, I hate. I hate them, period.
Yeah.
Now everything looks like an electric shaver. Remember
Yeah.
that from Sin City?
Everything looks cheap in the 90s, but the digital dashboards and stuff, I'm a huge fan. My first car had one and I loved it.
The ashtray.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
you just pull that ashtray out from the center console.
Ooh,
Fancy living.
Yeah, you're living
I just saw you dissolve, Noah.
some
All right.
Yeah.
Let's keep rolling through the chat.
Yeah, you got Shannon here saying Miles Morales
What's
in
up, Shannon?
Spider-Verse. He
Yeah.
realizes finally
like
who he
that.
is, and Aunt May
That's
is
good
waiting in
stuff.
the shed. In the shed?
In the shed.
His Spidey outfit with the hood and shorts is Stella. Yeah. And then What's Up Danger, right? Is playing
What's
that.
up, Danger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
then
love
he does
that
the flip.
sequence.
And the flip is the
Yeah.
coolest, shot in the whole movie.
Mhm.
Who
All right, we
played
got it.
Aunt May? Does anybody remember?
Mm-mm.
In Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
I don't
In
know.
Spider-Verse, I don't think he had an Aunt May. He just
No.
had his mother and dad.
Yeah, he had his
Oh, no.
parents.
No,
Yeah.
Miles didn't, but Aunt Peter's Aunt May is the one who gives him the suit, and it's like, I was waiting for you to show up. The Peter who dies, Peter B.
Yeah.
Parker. It's his
Yeah.
aunt who gives him the suit.
Oh.
I gotta rewatch this.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch it again because I can't remember who it was.
Yeah. Well, a reason to watch
Shannon,
it
if you
again.
know, you brought it up. Let me know.
And what else we got? Milk toast with Bloodsport.
There you
Yeah,
go.
buddy. Marla.
Come on now.
H, what a hit.
Marla Hooch. Hooch. Captain
Captain
America.
That's a good one. The first Avenger. That's right, because
He's just liberating everyone and marching
but it's
through
also
the woods
him-
with his buddies.
Yeah.
it's him
Yeah.
wearing the other suit. Like it's him deciding, like, I'm not gonna be this clown anymore. I'm actually gonna be a military boy.
Real soldier.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Transformers the movie when Optimus rides to the rescue of Autobot City. Is that
Optimus.
Dare? Is that the one? Dare to believe you can't survive. Is it that part?
I don't know.
Riff.
I don't know.
You have to hit him so hard it'll rattle his ancestors. That's right.
Right. Under the shed. Why are you under the shed, Shannon?
Shannon's always under the shed. I don't know
Talk
what
about
she's
Into the
doing in there.
Spider-Verse.
I know what she's talking about. I'm just being
Is there
stupid.
leather under that shed?
Whoa.
And that's in the chat.
Whoa. All right.
That's funny.
All right, back to it. So many great picks. A lot of mine were taken, so I'm gonna.
You want me to go?
We talked a lot about them. No. I got a great one.
Okay.
So I've avoided the action stuff, and we've talked about a lot of the good ones. But I'm going to one of my all-time favorites from a movie that's on this way too often. I'm going with Predator. All right.
Oh.
When he starts
good one.
building the traps out in the
Oh,
woods.
that's a good montage.
And he's in the dark. He's getting the ropes. He's putting the logs up and building everything. And then he gets the torch at the end. Dude, so friggin' good. Gets
Dude,
me
life
ready
was
for
so
war.
much better back then. Like, dudes were jacked
Yeah.
and just doing cool shit.
Yeah, man.
Now it's like you got a guy that's like 20. He's got a testosterone level of 3.
Yeah, dude.
We
I
got to
just
bring back action heroes.
I just wanna be
think our
shirtless and
testosterone was
mud
a lot higher
with
when
my
we had
boys.
action heroes.
You're supposed to be the
I
action
agree.
hero, John.
Let's make a movie.
Well, happily.
Noah,
I'm
can you
down
film it?
for it.
Do you guys want to?
I'm filming you right now, big guy.
Carry a torch around.
Dude, I want
Guys,
like
let's go to the fucking woods.
yeah,
Let's go. I got a camp. Let's just go.
I got a sword
We'll go play.
and a lot of
Predator.
marijuana.
That's illegal, Jonathan.
No, it's not. I got a card.
Oh, all right. Sorry about your condition.
You got a bad back, don't you?
Yeah, I got a real bad back.
Yeah, I
got an
heard you need a
arthritic knee.
backiotomy. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Damn. So
It's too funny.
I had 2, but I'll save them for runners up because what you just said made me think of one that I wouldn't have thought of if you didn't talk about planning montages.
Yeah.
Like the setting up traps montage. And I think the best setting up traps montage is in Home Alone when Kevin McAllister pulls out the map that has the whole thing planned out and he starts to go set all the traps that are going to literally
choice.
kill Marv and Joe Pesci.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Like 100 times over. That is one of the best planning stuff out montages. Like that's on the same level as like Tony Stark figuring stuff out with the robot in Iron Man. But it's just a kid thinking of all the ways he's going to pass death on to these 2 unsuspecting criminals. And he executes the plan too. Like talk about setup and payoff when it comes to like making movies. Like you hate when they set something up and then never do anything. Every one of those traps has a wonderful payoff, like within 30 minutes later.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite part of that, though, is the end, where it ends with him, like, eating mac and cheese until it's go time.
Yep.
There's something great about that mac and cheese. It looks
all
great.
those traps were ineffective. They still got to him.
Dude, if
Yeah.
a paint bucket hit you in the face.
It didn't work.
Let's talk about the real life repercussions of getting hit with these traps.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You're dead.
I would have killed him.
Yeah, bricks on the head from like a 3rd floor. Are you crazy?
You wouldn't have got your hand off of that super
No.
hot thing either.
Not
You would have
without
just
melting.
scalded and burned.
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Electrocuted. And then the spider, I just would have died of a heart attack.
Well, didn't he get BB
Harry!
BB gun and
Yeah.
shot a guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He shot a guy with a BB gun
In
for
the
sure.
face.
I mean, who hasn't been shot with a BB gun?
Ah, okay.
Hi.
Ah, man, me.
No.
What?
I shot myself with one by accident.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh man.
I was shooting something and melted and it bounced back and hit me in the face. And I was like,
Oh,
Oh
You
man.
shot your eye
yeah.
out.
I shot
yeah.
my
Spear, don't play with guns. You'll shoot your
No
eye
Red
out.
Riders for this guy this year.
Yeah, my dad would laugh like Christmas story, huh? I was like, shit, the hell with you, man.
Yeah, shut up, Dad.
Terry, what do you got?
Oh,
I
shit.
That
just-
was
I just
Terry's.
went-
All right,
Oh,
Spear,
I'm sorry.
you're
Spear,
up,
you're
bro.
up.
I'm up. My favorite montage is in Wall Street when Michael Douglas was saying greed is good. He gave that speech in front of everybody as Gordon Gekko and just dropped the greed is good line and was just breaking it down. I think that's like the best sequence. And from what I was told, Oliver Stone was really pushing him hard to deliver every line, every detail, and every scene he was in. And I think that speech that greed was good is just the perfect example of what Wall Street was back then. And just, like get your money. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just a perfect montage where he was just giving that speech, and he deserved the Oscar for that movie. So yeah,
Oh hell yeah.
that was yeah. I love that movie.
Reed is good.
Mm-hmm.
Reed
Great
is
role
good.
too.
Such a great role, bro.
Really good pick.
It's also a good Charlie Sheen role. He's great in that movie.
He was great in that movie. He just didn't get enough recognition, and I don't like his character. He sold him out. That was some bitch shit he did, but I understand he was mad because he bought his dad company and then sold it, and his dad had to get out, all the people had to get out of business, and he was like, "But shit, your dad don't have to work no more because you got all the money in the world. They're gonna take care of him now."
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't see the bigger picture, man. So fuck Bud Fox.
Yeah.
I'm Team Gordon, man. I'm sorry. I'm Team
Team
Gordon.
Gordon Gecko.
I'm
So
Team
like
Gordon,
John C.
bro.
McGinley is great in that too, because when Bud Fox is about to go down, and he's kind of like, oh yeah, someone's going down, like knowing like, yeah, you're fucked. You did something illegal. You're going to jail, buddy. And then Shia LaBeouf was in the sequel.
Yeah, that one that doesn't exist. We just forget about it.
Yeah, I don't remember that one. It didn't happen to me. And then Charlie was crying on his way out because I was like, you little bitch, you snitch and then you crying on your way out. It's like, man, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Fuck you, bro. So yeah, I love that movie, dog.
Awesome.
That's a great
man.
pick.
Great
man.
pick.
Listen, there's a speech that I give my dog Clark Kent every morning when we wake up. It's a little something like, you will give the people of Earth an ideal to strive towards. They will race behind you. They will stumble. They will fall. But in time, they will join you in the sun. And I say that to Clark every day because one of my favorite parts of the Man of Steel movie is First Flight. I mean, that scene, I get the beginning, the fucking up part, but that's like one of the few parts in Man of Steel when he's flying, when he figured it out, that he's happy. That he's just smiling. And the guy's flying, like just the scene, he's walking out, and it's a beautiful shot. His cape is just flowing. The part where he just falls down, he gets back up, and he's letting the sun just hit his face, kind of like recharging, but just appreciating life. Puts his hand to the ground, and you see things start moving, then he just takes off. And just going back to Hans Zimmer.
Yep.
The Hans Zimmer just starts hitting as he's flying, like he figured it out. That beautiful scene where he's in the clouds and he turns to face the camera, and then he just takes right off. And then he's just flying all around, man. It's really cool. If you haven't seen Man of Steel, if anyone watches this, haven't watched Man of Steel, then I don't know what to tell you, but it's the best Superman.
You sleeping under a rock if you ain't seen Man of Steel by now. Yeah, you should have. It's definitely worth a watch for sure.
And if you remember, that was the trailer.
Yeah.
It was either the teaser or it was the trailer, was, that voiceover that Gladiator's doing.
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe is doing, and the flight scene with that song. Like if nothing else, go watch the trailer after this, because that is like a beautiful 2 minutes and it'll just make you feel super.
And it just sets up everything for the end of the movie where Zod is this warrior. There's no way that Clark should be able to like go against him one-on-one. But Clark makes the point that I spent my whole life living here. You have to figure this out. Now later it was cool. Zod figured it out real quick, but that was a really key part to the movie. And you're like watching it in real time, and coolest flight scene. I don't know why James Gunn, like, call your boy Zach up to do all those action scenes, and then you write the movie, because that Superman flying around was terrible. Anyway,
the fisheye scene where he's just zoning in and you see the CGI face. Yeah, it wasn't.
How the movie
wasn't.
Starts.
Hey, think you know ball?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah,
What are
it
you
wasn't.
doing here?
What's up, cousins?
Do you have any honorable mentions?
Sure. First off, in honor of, we didn't say, by the way, 1 year of Muscle Geeks today,
Yeah.
I'd like to bring up something relevant to your pick. In the first time I pissed off the internet.
Yeah.
Alyssa's dad died to a tornado?
Oh.
Yep.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
No, to be fair, that was Kevin Costner saying, "Fuck you, tornado! I'll take you on with a bare ass hands."
Dude, it's.
No.
Listen. No.
Even though you're faster than the human eye can comprehend.
No. He
No,
wasn't
no,
at the
no.
time. Remember, he couldn't control the flight
So he's a loser.
at the time.
Wow.
But here's the problem. His first father gave him up, and
Abandoned him.
chose him, sacrificed himself for it.
Yeah.
Kevin Costner did the same thing, but to protect his identity.
At some point, if two dads kill themselves over you, maybe it's you. I'm just saying.
You think your son is safe?
Wow.
At what,
I will find him. I love that
I'm
scene.
just saying. At one point, when
People.
do you look in the mirror? You know. Sorry, I actually love that movie.
It is a wonderful movie. Visually, the best we've ever seen is Superman.
It is.
Visually.
It is. I'm just being
It's
silly.
the best.
Incredible.
It is.
It's the best Superman-related film, but it's not the best representation of Superman.
Except for one scene. At the very
I agree
end.
with that.
Oh.
At the very end, that is Superman.
Yeah, you'll
Is
never know
the
where you'll
little
find my
boy.
cape.
No, the little boy, boom, putting
Oh.
his hands on the side for the first time with his dog, which that was crypto.
Of a boy and his dog.
But him doing that in like a homemade little red cape, that is Superman. That is the ultimate representation of Superman that I've ever seen. It's just at the end, and they end it right on that boom, like the
What could have been, man?
Good
Hans
pick.
Zimmer, baby.
Good pick.
Just
But,
make it again.
Yeah,
Just
run it back.
perfect score. Yeah.
see, honorable mentions though, real quick.
Yeah.
I'll bust out two real fast ones. I'm gonna go with the Mad World scene from Donnie Darko.
Ooh.
I can't remember
After
that.
you've just watched the most confusing, depressing thing ever, we get the song Mad World playing over top of everyone kind of reflecting over what's been happening. And you just don't really know what you've just seen after
Did
the
they
first
show the
time
bunny?
watching it, but you're sad. Frank?
Yeah.
I think he's mixed in there somewhere in that. Yeah. You got a great movie, though. You got the correct Gyllenhaal, the wrong Gyllenhaal, the one that deserved to blow up. And then, but you also get, you got Patrick Swayze in there too. It's a great cast. One of my favorite movies. And
There are
then,
no Gyllenhaals that are any good.
Jake Gyllenhaal is a great actor.
Come
You better
on.
watch yourself, pal.
stop
Debatable.
that.
Debatable.
Nah.
You guys watch Roadhouse?
Grow up, Peter Pan.
Hold on.
That whole
have you ever
movie
seen
was trash.
Have you ever seen Prisoners?
Yes.
Yeah, that is the ultimate Jake Gyllenhaal
I'll
performance.
say this. What was the one movie where he was a soldier and there was
Jarhead.
Jarhead.
No.
Jarhead.
Oh, wait.
It's
you
the
mean
one with Guy
with,
Ritchie. It was
Toby?
recent.
Where
That was the one
Brothers.
with Guy
Brothers?
Ritchie. It was,
yeah, where got the Guy Ritchie film?
Guy Ritchie.
yeah, The Covenant. The Covenant.
Covenant, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's in a
Yeah.
lot of different soldier movies.
Guy Ritchie rules.
Yeah. And then my last one is Tony Stark putting the suit together in the cave in Iron Man.
Absolutely.
Ooh, the cave.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I like smart guy working on stuff, but yeah, the cave
That's
with,
great
with
too.
his buddy.
But yeah, I like the cave montage, getting everything put together.
Yeah, with the Indian
sneaking
guy.
through with that doctor that's been held hostage, and then eventually busting out and kicking ass.
How about that movie?
How about that movie?
Launched
Look at
a
what it's an
cinematic
actual
universe.
movie.
One of my favorite directors of all time,
The Favs.
the Favreau. Love that guy as a whole.
There's a line in I think Family Guy where it's where they're talking about directors and somebody's like, "See, Jon Favreau puts himself in his own movies, but you don't mind because he seems like the kind of guy that would help you move." I just love that line.
Yeah.
It's such a funny line.
Yeah, that's a good point too, because he is.
Yeah. So I have an honorable mention. Certainly Rocky has the best boxing montage ever, but there's another movie with Russell Crowe called Cinderella Man that has the most realistic boxing training montage because it's just the speed bag and just kind of working, and you could see if you know fighters, you can see like Russell Crowe's actually doing legitimate boxing in that movie. Like the way he is training, everything's legitimate. The way he's throwing punches, it's none of this like super sauce.
Yeah, it's not
over
like
the top.
Rocky where everything's a haymaker and there's
Yeah,
no
it's not
defense.
like Road Trip.
Yeah,
Not Road Trip.
Road Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. But it's really
Roadhouse-
neat.
What? The Swayze fighting? That's how people fight.
No, it
it
is
is.
just pure
That's
haymakers.
exactly. They're smoking darts,
Smoking darts.
staying up late with your buddy with a fantastic mane of long gray hair.
Great
that
head
could
of
be
hair.
Derek.
Great head of
You
hair.
could be the guy from Roadhouse. You're Swayze.
Oh yeah.
I'm the bad guy.
Wait, so who am
Oh,
I?
I gotta beat you.
I'm the
I'm
the
the
bald
throat
guy
ripper.
driving down the car, other side of the road.
Wait,
Yeah.
which guy am I? Am I the blind guitar player?
Yo, you're the guy
You're
that comes
Sam
in to
Elliott.
help him. Yeah.
Sam Elliott?
Yeah.
Sam
That's
Elliott.
the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
I had another one. Oh, the other one is total different direction, but School of Rock putting the band together for the first time where it's a montage. They're singing and whatnot, but it's going over like everybody learning how to play. But there's a really cool moment in it where Jack Black has one of those like teaching sticks, and it has like the devil horns on the tip of it, and he's pointing out all of the rock and roll music. He's like, prog rock came out of this type of rock, and then there was jazz fusion. But the way he's doing it is like very Jack Blacky. But just kind of like putting a band together and seeing them be good. It's very underrated. That's a great movie.
Great one.
That's a great pick, man.
Sorry, I missed one really big one. Tombstone. When the guys are
Marshals
rounding up the cowboys and just kicking their ass, and then they cuts to a scene and another one walks up as they're walking down the main street, and they just keep showing and more keep joining, and they're U.S. Marshals, and it gets me fired up.
When he puts because he's putting the badge on for the first time again because he's pissed off.
And the best mustaches in all of film,
hands down, top 10 duster.
Top 10 dusters. 4 of them are in that movie.
You know what my favorite part of that is when the guy goes to drink a bottle and then they widen out and it's someone's gun that he was trying to sip. He's just like, see ya.
Yep.
I think it's either Kurt Russell or Doc Holliday.
Doc Holliday.
Yeah.
Great movie.
I'm your Huckleberry. Hey, Phil, happy birthday.
Spirit, do you got any?
Daisy, if you do.
Do you got any honorable mentions you want to name?
I got it.
I do. That ending scene of Whiplash with Miles Teller, when he set him up and like basically to fuck up on stage to get him back for getting him fired, and then like Miles Teller got embarrassed and walked off, and Dad was like, "It's gonna be okay, it's gonna be all right." And then he was just like, "Nah, fuck that." Going back out there, went back out there, did the song that he's been practicing with them for such a long time, and basically telling like, "Fuck you for trying to embarrass me," and then gives like one of the most outlandish solos ever, and just like talk about, "I'll cue you in when I'm ready," and just gave this like great drum solo to the point where like J.K. Simmons' character was like, first he was trying to fuck, but then he started respecting like, "Oh yeah, you got you there now, you there now." Then he fixed his symbol up, and then like he just go off, and then he gave the solo, then bam, and then the camera shots to him and JK looking at each other. JK about to give him the signal like finish it, and then he gave him the okay, like that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I got you ready for. And then just bam.
Yeah, that shot's like right here. So it's both of their eyes from like right here, and you just see. I mean, they never come out and say it, but I also interpret it how he does, of like it's him saying like, "Okay, let's go there. You have earned my respect."
Yeah,
I haven't seen it yet.
You should. It's a great Terrence in film.
It's such a great film, and like it's talk about abuse, how some people push you too far to just, but they see that potential in you to pull it out of you. Today it'll be considered abuse, but to me it's just like someone who believed in him and pushing him to the break of insanity, and he's just going there and taking it there, and just like pushing himself to the limits, bro, to be great.
Yeah,
And
we need more of that. We need to bring that back.
I
Yeah,
had a lot
Yeah,
of
I
that
agree.
growing
we
up.
do need to
and
bring that back.
We need
It's
to bring
great.
back bullying,
That's how you grow
shaming,
Derek's.
everything.
It's true. A lot of my coaches were old school like that.
Yeah, I used to get that shit beat out of me.
Same.
But builds character.
Exactly. All right.
Exactly.
Any last picks for you, buddy?
I got 3 quick ones.
Okay.
Listen, I'm always going to say Rambo as much as I can, but when he's getting ready in First Blood Part 2 and that like the rattle goes,
Yeah.
if you don't, your biceps grow 3 inches just watching that. You're a man. The other thing, sticking with the 80s, is the first Karate Kid movie.
Yeah.
Of course.
Ah, yeah.
You're starting to watch the karate match. Who's it? Who's the girl?
Elizabeth
Just a girl.
Shue's character.
Elizabeth Shue, yeah. She's like,
Yeah.
"You're the best," and then it just cuts to.
Nothing's ever gonna let me down. Try to be best, but you're only a man, and a man's gotta learn to take it.
Was it that one, or was it in 3? It was in 3, right? Where he was like quitting. "I'm done, Miyagi. I'm done." He's like, best kata's still inside.
Focus.
Now time lit out. Is that was 3?
I don't know.
That was
Not the
3.
first one. The first
Yeah.
one, that montage is him doing the whole tournament, which, by the way, from just like a producer standpoint, was brilliant.
Yeah.
That would have been the most expensive thing, and instead it's like, all right, let's just get Danny to kick 7 random people in the face and go right to the ending, and then we don't have to cast anybody else.
I like that they had
It's very
another
smart.
guy in that was like also taking out Cobra Kai members. There was
That's
another martial artist that was like
Yeah.
really good. Like
I like
you didn't
that
know
in
who he
those types of
was.
movies. Where it was like the
Yeah.
other guy's like, we're friends.
Yeah,
But
in
not.
another world.
But we are. You're me, but over there. Yeah.
That's how we talk to each other.
Yeah.
The other one is just Forrest Gump when he's running. It's the most beautiful montage I've ever seen. It just showcases how America is beautiful. It's just hitting all the spots in the country that it looks like a painting coming to real life. And
With
it's-
Jackson Brown
exactly,
underneath it.
exactly.
Mhm.
And there was two things that, as we know, Forrest solved while he was on his run. He figured out the slogan that shit happens. And he also figured out, washed his face in mud, gave it to the guy, gave him
The smiley
the
face.
smiley face. So
It's Smiley's face.
that was
I just started
great,
running.
I just started running.
You
I
might
had
not
nowhere
believe
to
this,
go.
but I can run like the wind blows.
all right. We'll run through a couple trailers. Noah, if you're ready.
Good picks, everybody.
Show yourself, Noah. Show yourself.
Noah.
Yeah. Where's Sarah?
What's up, man?
Hey! No, 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 no. It's a PG show.
I like how Noah just paused.
No,
Like I thought it was just a
no.
picture of him.
Yeah.
Cut
I
away.
thought it was just a
Noah.
real
All right,
picture.
stop it. All right, guys. So the first trailer for Clayface
That
hit on,
ruled.
Can't
hit
have
on
anything nice
Wednesday.
around here.
and it's already got everyone. No, if you scroll down,
He's busy
hands are
doing
busy right
something.
now.
Jesus.
it's already got everyone talking. So it's dark,
Take your hands off her.
This is a
unsettling,
PG
and way
podcast.
more horror driven than expected. This feels like a completely different lane for DC. So Derek, what was your first reaction when you saw it?
Hell yeah, dude! I'm stoked. I love the animated series from back in the day. We talked about this a little bit last week.
Yeah.
And I love that we're seeing the direct inspiration of that episode into this. But now we get the way more dark, way more adult version of it. I think we're going to see him using that, I forget what it's called, that cream that he gets to like fix his face. And I think what we see in this trailer is, it's not for sure, but I think we might have the Penguin in this.
Really?
Yeah, so because in the original story, he gets that cream from Cobblepot.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because he wants to use him. So he's like, I will get you this, but you're going to be one of my agents and work for me. And then everything goes south and we have our disfigured guy who goes crazy. I think that's the route they're taking. And I'm excited to see what they do and what a possible Penguin could look like in such a dark DC movie.
You want to talk? We'll cut it to Spear.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, what do you think?
Spear,
Spear?
what do you think?
When I saw the trailer, I was like very excited because I'm a DC guy. I mean, I make no secret that I grew up watching Batman, and The Flash was one of my favorite superheroes. And so seeing Clayface come to live action, at first I was like, they could have picked anybody, but I'm glad that it was Clayface because I feel like his story hasn't been told live action. And like you, I watched the anime series, and I loved it. I loved every bit of it. And to see it live action. And I don't know if y'all saw the scene where you actually see his hand morph into that rock and you look at the shadow of him smash. So I was like, yes. This, if DC want to go this route, this is how they gonna be able to compete against Marvel properly. They have to go in that R-rated horrific type element. And DC got tons of horror characters beyond Clayface, but the villain aspect of DC, and especially Batman property, I think that was a great idea. So I loved it, and I was like, yes, James, this is the direction you need to go.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm for it. I'm here for it.
Terry, you there for it?
Yeah, milquetoast. Yes, a horror Clayface does mean box office money. We are all so in on this, and they made it for cheap. They did what you're supposed to do with Batman. Make it for cheap so that you can make a shitload of money and then put that into the next one. This was a brilliant choice, written by Mike Flanagan. That's kind of the big news, is like, this is a horror master, like a modern horror master that took his time to write this. They didn't want this script. It was pitched. So these are people who really wanted to make this movie, getting an opportunity to make the movie. Like, it wasn't on the list, and then Flanagan's like, I want to do a Clayface movie, James. Will you let me do it? And he was like, yes, absolutely, I'll let you do it. So it wasn't a rock that he made. It's a fucking mace. Like
Yeah.
there's
Yes,
spikes
yes,
on
it
that.
was a mace.
So
Thank
when
you,
I
thank
saw
you. It was a
that,
mace.
I gotta admit I was a little bit nervous. I'm like, are we gonna go a little goofy? But I'm also like, technically that's right for the source material, but is it right for this movie? So we'll see, because it's being represented as being something that's gonna be serious as a heart attack, which I would really like. But also, if they're going to be a little campy, that's okay, because they are doing this as an homage to Batman the Animated Series. As far as I'm concerned, that's the source material.
Right. I agree.
Yes. Yes.
I totally agree 1,000%.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
I think, like, listen, the Batman has the best rogues gallery. He
Period.
has the
He
best
really do.
villains to make individual movies from. And look, the first Joker movie, whatever you think about it, it was still a good film.
$1 billion.
Second one, no, it was terrible. And it was meant to be terrible. It was made to be terrible. But
Right.
then you go into like The Penguin, right? Fantastic TV show. I wasn't a fan of it, but I know art when I sees it. So I definitely think like all these things lend itself to me thinking that like a Batman Rogues Gallery villain is going to be great to watch, man. And this one, they're doing it right. I like that they're not just making him like just his face, like, you know what I mean, like not able to transform the rest of his
Yeah.
body. I like that they showed that he will be transforming the rest of his body. But even that end scene when he's in the tub and he takes his face and he goes down and it's just
Yeah.
flat. Yeah. This is going to be awesome, and I'm most excited for this movie than anything else.
I'll tell you what this opens the door to.
Yeah.
Noah, cut to John's angle.
I know.
John, move to the right a little bit. That right there. We could get the Batman
Yes.
Arkham Asylum graphic novel done, and that would be incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Batman got so many different adaptations and stuff like that. They haven't did Night Falls yet, and I
Yeah.
would love to see that come to life as well. But Batman has such a great rogue gallery to use, and I'm just curious: is this so? Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this part of Matt Reeves' universe, or is this just a DC standalone?
This is a
Is Clayface going?
James Gunn universe, and it takes place before Superman.
But Matt
Oh.
Reeves was tapped in some sort of producer role for
He
this.
was a producer.
Which is
Also,
awesome.
it's the same Clayface that was in Creature Commandos.
But earlier. But early. By the way, Spear, you know that Nightfall is being adapted as the next DC animated movie, right?
Really?
Yes,
Didn't know
dude.
that.
Nightfall. So
Yeah,
we're gonna see
yeah.
Azrael, the whole 9. They're gonna do it as the trilogy.
That'll be
I
awesome.
can't wait. I've been waiting for that character to come to live action for a minute, or any type of animation form. So that's gonna be great.
His armor's so
And yeah, I
badass.
see break Batman's back. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
so
gonna
I'm
shock
for that.
A lot of people have never seen it.
Yeah. Well, John Paul Valley, his bat suit, that's gonna be something. It's gonna be
Yes.
something.
on my face.
All right, guys. So
Sorry.
the new Masters of the Universe trailer just dropped last week. It's big nostalgia, big expectations. So quick question, did it actually sell you, or does it still feel like it might miss, Terry?
I'm in. Last trailer, I was out. This trailer, I'm back in. I think this is going to be fantastic. I'm super excited. I hate. What if this character was in the real world? I hate that shit.
Yep.
But it sounds like we're going to get out of that pretty quick.
Yeah.
And that maybe it's like the first 15 minutes we're in Earth and we get back. At least that's what this trailer has me to believe. Skeletor looks great. Skeletor sounds great.
They fixed his
Castle
his
Grayskull looks great. I'm excited. I want to follow this guy into battle now. And I know a lot of that is, music and setting it up. But this now feels like something that I'm excited to see, and I will watch before going to the gym. Like, this should just be on repeat, like on a gym is kind of what I'm thinking. But I was pumped this time because after the last trailer, I was like, you show me too much. This trailer, I'm like, all right, I'm back in a big bad way.
Hell yeah.
He-Man.
Spear, you like He-Man?
Yeah, I do. I used to watch it back in the day, and of course, I seen the Dolph Lundgren version.
Oh, yeah.
That's I seen that one, but I like the trailer. I'm interested. I trust the director who directed Bumblebee, which is the second best Transformer after Transformer series in my opinion, and Yeah, bro, I'm all for it. My question is that you got a lot of people that's against Jared Leto being Skeletor already, and a lot of people feel skeptic about the whole thing coming out being live action, him being from, they're gonna set it on Earth or whatever. So that's the only thing that I find concern. But overall, man, I'm excited for it. I want to see how it's gonna turn out.
Who's
For
playing
sure, for
evil?
sure.
Who's playing Evil Lynn?
Allison Brie.
I tell you what, I would take her out to a wonderful dinner.
Yeah.
We would just have a fantastic dinner, steak, a couple glasses of wine, carrot cake for dessert, and then I would just send her on her way home. I'd wish her a wonderful evening.
You sure you wouldn't get
gentleman.
up in the middle of it, go to the waitress and say, "Hey, I gotta go," and then pay and then leave?
No, not her.
You wouldn't do that?
She's a lady of class.
That seems like a specific question.
It was.
That's funny.
Well,
Anybody named after cheese.
listen, listen.
Her name was Cheddar?
No, I will.
Allison Brie.
Yeah.
Brie cheese.
I know.
Listen, you got
The soft kind that you spread.
you got Idris Elba in there too as Master at Arms. Like the dude's a great actor. The only problem
For Rogue, I've been saying it.
the only problem I still have with this movie so far is that like He-Man's not jacked enough. He's He-Man. Like his character is that he's jacked, huge, and awesome. So he needs to be jacked, huge, and awesome.
I think they did. I think from the first trailer to this one, I think they did do some CGI enhancement. He looks bigger as He-Man than as Adam, whereas before they look kind of the same. But when he does this, like the Eye of the Power, he looks noticeably bigger in this trailer.
And give me like 20 weeks with him. I'll have him yoked. Yoked. All right, guys. You want to go to the next topic?
Let's do it.
Noah, can we skip this one? We'll go to Thank you. All right, next up, we just got to look at the Spider-Noir series set in the 1930s Prohibition era, New York with a full detective gangster vibe. This is big swing. It's completely different tone from what people expect out of Spider-Man. So quick question, is this a fresh creative direction or are we getting far away from what makes Spider-Man work? Spear, thoughts?
I think this is a fresh interpretation of Spider-Man because we've been getting the same Spider-Man for years, but when Miles Morales here, you can tell that people are interested in seeing different versions of the character. So I think a Spider-Noir would be interesting and captivating. And who else can play him than Nick Cage? You know what I'm saying?
probably
Like
voiced him.
he's gonna bring Cagney and all those old actors into it, and he's just gonna Cage out. But I think it's gonna be a subtler Cage. It's gonna be a more quieter Cage. He's not gonna do the wacky shit that he normally do. He's gonna be just acting, but he's gonna have a voice. Of course he is. And I'm excited for this. I think that's gonna be great. And I'm surprised that Amazon was able to get this IP from Sony.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yeah, I'm all for it, man. And I'm all for Nick Cage. He's one of my favorite actors. So yeah.
Dude, I'm excited after this trailer because I think I was watching Campia, and I think it was where he said we don't even know if he has powers in this universe. So I'm happy that last trailer cleared it up that he definitely has spider powers. And Amazon's really putting effort into this. They're making a black and white version, and then they're doing an in color version.
True hue.
Yeah, so they're really
Which
playing
one
on.
y'all gonna watch though?
I'm gonna watch.
I'll go black and white.
I'm gonna watch color.
I'm going black and white to start.
Interesting. How about
What
you,
about you?
Spear?
I'm doing black and white. I want to see how this gonna turn out.
No, I'm the only boring one. All right.
I like
So
it.
I
I like there was that werewolf at what's that? What was
Werewolf by Night.
that? Werewolf by Night.
Werewolf by Night.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
Man Thing was in that too.
Mm-hmm.
Showed up at the end. This is Buddy from Florida.
Florida man.
So the last trailer I wasn't as excited. I actually liked this more because of Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery. So it's Silvermane, but in the 30s, Silvermane is typically like the cybernetic gangster guy that's like mostly robotic and whatnot, and has like the spider killers and whatnot that are all like robots. So it'll be interesting to see what technology he uses. I did not know Tombstone was going to be in this, and I love Tombstone as a character. That is exciting. There's an Electro variant.
There's a Sandman too.
And there's a Sandman. So I was like, whoa. I guess they're just throwing everything at it.
Yeah.
Which you got when you have this kind of chance, I say go for it and throw everything at it. So I kind of like that they're doing it. It's also a series, and instead of a movie. I think it would be overstuffed if it was just a movie. But if Silvermane is just employing like these 3 henchmen, Tombstone technically shouldn't be in there, so I'm curious what they do with him. But imagine someone like Hammerhead or somebody like that shows up as well. Like all of these like B-tier Spider-Man villains that they can transform into this 1930s style. I'm really excited for. And yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. I do kind of wish he had the grapple gun.
Yeah.
Instead of the webs, because that's always been one of the cool noir things. Is he had a Batman grappling gun type instead, but he was also just a brawler without spider powers. So
True.
It'll be a whole new thing, and I'm excited to see the characters that they take and what they do with it.
Same. Yeah, I feel great about it, dude. Spider-Noir's got one of the best outfits in the game.
Yeah.
I love how he looks. He is fun as hell to play as. When I play the Spider-Man games, you get his outfits. That's one of the ones I rock most of the time.
You like the drip.
I love it, dude. And I think it's a nice fresh take, like you guys were saying. We've seen Uncle Ben die 500 times. We've seen the nerdy kid doing his thing with the pop music montage behind him. Now we get a dark one, and we get to see kind of more of an adult tone to this. And I like the villains that we're going to see. The gallery looks cool, and I like Tombstone being in this because I like a 1930s Hell's Kitchen, New York.
Yeah.
I want to see what the buildings look like, what they do to these villains and their outfits and how they're talking. And Tombstone, as I think you were alluding to, shouldn't be involved with someone that's hired out. He should be doing his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see him having to go to him perhaps or get more information, and a really cool fight probably happening of them just trying to talk stuff out and figure out, who are you working for? Like who's, and be like, I'm not involved. Like, shit like that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
All right. Hey, Noah, can we go to Hero or Zero? Thanks, buddy. So this is Hero or Zero. We haven't done this in a while, but normally the last Monday of a month, we'll do the next month's movies, the ones that are relevant in our genre, which the first one isn't, but that's okay.
That's great.
Didn't have a lot of movies.
It's in my genre.
So we're running lower on time, so we'll just kind of zing through these real fast.
Okay.
So Noah, could you go up real fast? So The Devil Wears Prada 2, it comes out. Keep going, Noah.
Scroll, bud.
Release date's May 1st, and the estimated budget is $70 to $80 million, with some reports up to $150 million. Miranda Priestley faces the collapse of print media while going head-to-head with her former assistant Emily Charlton, now a powerful executive, forcing a reunion with Andy Sachs. Terry, we'll go this way. Derek, Hero or Zero?
I'm going Hero. I will say, with a budget that's that surprisingly low for this, I feel like it's going to win. I think the first movie was awesome. Whether you like that stuff or not, it's still a great film. And I think it's going to have the star power and the nostalgia to bring enough people out to definitely make money and have a nice opening weekend. Having said that, I just saw the most recent trailer for this. I am way less excited. I thought it was going to be more of Hathaway's character coming back and being more like mature, top dog, like learned so much from the first movie with Meryl Streep that she's going to come in as a heavy hitter. The most recent trailer shows her she's still that klutzy girl, kind of a loser, chasing after people for their attention. Kind of threw me off. I don't think it's going to be as good as it should be. I don't know if any sequel to this movie could outdo the first one, honestly, but I'm way less excited for it. But to cut it short, I still think it'll be a hero.
How about you, Terry?
If that budget is real, it'll be a hero because everybody and their mom's going to go see this. But it looks like shit compared to the old one. And I mean visually,
Yeah.
like everything's just bright, high key lighting, no artistic choices whatsoever. I did like seeing Caleb Heron, who is chubby gay comedian.
Yeah, he's
really funny dude. Nice to see him getting some screen time in there. I'm sure his scenes will be hilarious. But
And Stanley Tucci's back.
yeah, I think it's going to be, I think it'll be a nothing burger, but I think it'll make its money back on that at least. And, your mom and girlfriend will be happy.
Spear, what do you think?
It's a cash grab, bro. I mean, from what I've been told and what I got some sources, it's just like, it's just a cash grab, just something to just put some money in their pocket. They've been talking about doing it for years, and the second trailer didn't win me. It will make his money for sure. because people love the first one and they've been asking for a second one for a minute, but it's a cash grab, bro. Just playing on nostalgia like most of these Hollywood studios do anyway. They just want to play on our nostalgia and get our monies, and so we can buy cheap popcorn and just sit in there and just like laugh on nostalgia and stuff. So
Yeah.
he's gonna make his money. He's a hero.
I'm going to say that this that this film financially is going to be a hero. Watching it's going to be a 0. And you know who else is a 0?
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway, but with a number 1 in front of it because she's actually a 10. You know what I would do on a date with Anne Hathaway?
Would you?
What
I would take
man?
her to go get soft serve ice cream and walk on the beach dressed in nautical clothes.
Ethan, we need a montage of this new hook that John has.
Me and Anne Hathaway would go to.
Well, I'm sure she'll see this.
Yeah, we would go to maybe.
She'll watch this.
We would go to like Avalon.
Oh, you're going to the ritzy part of Jersey
Wow.
Shore.
Wow.
It's Anne Hathaway. We got to be class.
Not Stone Harbor, but Avalon.
Yeah.
And
Then we would just walk the boardwalk. We would get some soft serve ice cream. We would hold hands. I'd like shoo away a seagull.
I do enjoy
Get away
Avalon.
from her.
Uncle Bill's Pancake House, great spot.
Oh,
It is
I'm not
a great
taking,
spot.
she's not eating pancakes. We're just having like in a montage. We're just having a date. She's got like a sweater on, but it's like one of those draped over her shoulders.
Mm.
You don't want the Catwoman version of her?
No, that's like later at night after we had a couple glasses of wine at dinner.
And you got a motorcycle.
That's after the ice cream settles.
Yes, Milk Toast. John is running a Tinder ad.
I love it. I
No,
love
put
it.
me in
Still
for the
look good
next comedy act.
John wears Prada.
All right, guys.
Oh, shit.
So we'll keep moving forward here, but this is one of the most exciting movies, if not the most exciting movie this coming month. May 8th, 2026. We got Mortal Kombat 2. The budget is approximately $68 million.
Is that real?
I looked it up.
These budgets are low. Good.
The sequel brings together Earthrealm's champions for the official Mortal Kombat tournament as they face Outworld forces led by Shao Kahn. That's it. So, Derek, are you into the Mortal Kombat?
I'm in from all angles, dude. I think it's gonna be a hero. Oh, that's right. Oh man, all angles. I am in. Listen, budget shockingly low again, and then they have shown us that they know they did us wrong on the last one, and they're here to do it right, baby.
Yeah.
I love it. The tone looks great. I like how it's shot. Everything's dark. It looks like you're playing a fighting game in some of these scenes they're showing us with the side by side of them fighting and doing finishing moves and everything. I'm completely in on this one. I think it's going to be a hero across the board.
Spear, before you go, let me ask you a question. Do you think Mortal Kombat Annihilation is better than the 2019 Mortal Kombat?
Yes, I do. I do. Listen, that's 2019, 2020, whatever year it came, it just was not good, bro. And then the Cole Young character threw me off. I don't know who the hell he was.
Yeah.
I hope they off him like they did Johnny Cage in Annihilation in the beginning of the movie. I'm gonna be the only person that's gonna stand up and cheer if he gets off in the beginning. I'm sorry, I just didn't like the character. I just didn't see the point of him. In fact, the first movie would have been better. The 2019 movie would have been better if they just focused on the Scorpion and Sub-Zero conflict.
Dude, we say that all the time.
Amen.
We say that once a
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie, we said it last week too. Like the first 20 minutes of that movie, we want to see that story.
Yep.
Yeah,
Completely
yeah,
went
and
off.
it was just the perfect opener, bro, and they just ruined it with all this shit. Then when did Luke Cage become a secondary character, bro?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. So
I'm sorry, Spear.
No, go ahead.
I like that he's a secondary character. Like it's almost like you're getting the same story, but it's through the eyes of a different character. So you're not getting like you're watching the main character. We all know that it's Liu Kang, but you're seeing it through Johnny Cage's perspective. So I think they're doing something a little different where, if you did a movie where Liu Kang has to work up to fight Shang Tsung, it's kind of paint by the numbers, paint by numbers. But
by the way, the best Mortal Kombat movie is the first animated one called Scorpion's Revenge. That is the best Mortal Kombat film, period, because they do the smart thing. They start it with Scorpion, and they make it about Scorpion the whole time. The other characters are there, but it is Scorpion's story. And actually, they do it really clever, where it's an A story, B story type thing that comes in. But I'm telling you, that is the best piece of Mortal Kombat media. whoever that team was, if they have anything to do with this version, it's going to be fantastic. And like I said, I didn't like the last trailer, but then I saw a TV spot. And the TV spot showed all the stuff that Derek was talking about really fast, really quick. And I'm like, okay, you got me back. I think it is going to work. I think it's going to be great.
Sick. All right, next film, In the Gray. May 15th, 2026. Not publicly disclosed on the budget, but a covert team of elite extraction specialists operates in the gray area between crime and law as they attempt to recover a stolen billion-dollar fortune. Terry.
This is just a streaming movie, right?
No, it's going to it's.
Oh, I thought it was a streaming movie.
Is it?
I think so.
Well, dude, I don't know.
Is it It's Gyllenhaal, right?
It's Henry Cavill.
And
it?
Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the two of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's going to be fine. It gives off not extraction, but it gives off one of those like a Ryan Reynolds type, crime action movie where they're just going to be threading this line of like, two guys making jokes the whole time and doing action stuff. But I don't think it's going to be anything worth watching.
Spear, what do you think?
I saw the trailer and it's Guy Ritchie and Henry Cavill and Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm interested because I like both. I like all three of them when they work together, and I think that it's gonna catch the attention. So I think it's gonna be great, man. It's not something I'm gonna rush to see unless somebody give me a screener for it, But other than that, yeah, I think it'd be interesting though. I think it will be. I don't think it's gonna make a lot of money though. I think it's gonna be a zero, in my honest opinion.
I didn't know it was Guy Ritchie. I'll go see it because it's Guy Ritchie, but I might wait. If it's in theaters, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, it arrives in theaters.
I'm on the same page.
Same thing.
Same page, yeah.
Henry
Guy Ritchie,
Cavill-
cool, but
I'm not watching any Henry Cavill movies until they put him back in a Superman role in some capacity.
You're gonna be waiting
So
a
you gonna
long
skip
time,
Highlander?
babe.
Pledge to
You gonna
myself.
skip Highlander?
I'm not going
You
to
gonna
see
skip
Highlander.
Highlander?
No,
what if he wears
I'm going to see Highlander.
I don't. I can't. I don't like Highlander.
What if he
You got a sword and you're
what if he
an
has a
immortal?
sword and the suit at the same time? Would you watch that Highlander?
No, Superman doesn't need a
Highlander?
sword.
What if he had a sword, super sword?
Doesn't need because that would take away from the rest of his powers.
It could
Doesn't need a
add to his
sword.
powers. You
Doesn't
would
need a
check it
sword.
out. I'm Superman with a sword.
No,
I'm
because it's
walking
probably magic based. He's weak to magic.
What if
He's
it's
not bringing
Kryptonite
that in.
sword?
here. Yeah.
That's going to hurt him.
Howdy, cuddy.
No, that's going to hurt him.
Whatever, man.
DC Green is fuming because of our annihilation better than 2019.
Don't lump
nonsense.
us all into that, by the way.
no, I don't agree to that.
The chat upset about that?
Don't put me on that.
Yeah,
Don't put that
I'm on
evil on
that
me,
team.
DC Green. I
I'm
didn't
on
do
that
that.
I didn't do that.
No.
All right,
we're
real
split.
quick, we'll
And
talk
it
about
is glorious.
the Mandalorian and Grogu that's coming out May 22nd. It's approximately 166.4 million after tax credits. Brief description: Din Djarin and Grogu are recruited by the New Republic to confront new threats in the galaxy following the fall of the Empire. So, Spear, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking this is gonna be a flop. From what I've been projecting, is projecting to be lower than the Han Solo movie, and I think this movie gonna flop harder. It's hard to translate TV to film,
Mm-hmm.
and for them to make this into a movie, it's pointless. You just should have just gave us a season 4 with a send off, just make a TV version. So yeah, I think it's gonna flop.
Dude, the first
I think it's gonna be a good movie? It's questionable. Is Favreau directing this?
I don't know.
That's a good question. I gotta look that up.
Give that a goog.
Yeah,
Dugan!
if Favreau is directing, I'll watch it.
I think he is.
Because if it ain't Favreau, we're not doing it.
Yes, he is the director.
Oh, well then I'll go watch
Oh
it. Then.
no!
Oh yes.
I wish he wasn't. This is not a good idea. They should not have done this. Honestly, they should not have done any spin-offs. They should have had 2 seasons of Mandalorian Grogu and then just left it alone. Like the perfect send-off with Luke Skywalker, awesome, and then leave it alone.
Yeah.
Like they really screwed this up. There's just was way too much stuff going on because this was, if you remember, this was the shining glimmer of hope. The first one we had in 10 years
Yeah.
for Star Wars was that first Mandalorian.
I don't like
It was
Star Wars.
great.
Yeah. I was in on that show the first 2 seasons.
Yeah,
Man.
but I mean, Luke Skywalker showing up at the end of season 2 is one of the greatest moments that I've had as an adult.
It's the Luke we all been waiting to
Perfect.
see. It's the Luke.
Yeah.
We had to get it from Mandalorian. We couldn't even get it from the new trilogy. Terrible.
But yes, Milquetoast, if the budget is low, Baby Yoda the movie will be a hero. It's not. It's 160, and it's not going to make 100. I'm saying that right now.
No.
I do not think this makes 100 million.
Derek, you looked like
disagree.
you looked like the Mandalorian and Grogu at the store today when you brought your son by.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude, we had a great time with Clark.
Yeah, why were you fully armored when you came into the store?
I got enemies.
You never know, man.
The ops. Dude, I feel great about it. I agree with the take that they've taken it too far. It should have ended with Luke and all that. But I like the trailer. I like the Fav Man. And I think it's going to be a hero because parents can take their kids to see it. This is going to be take your kids and your preteens to go watch this adventure and have fun.
You're betting on moms. Dads aren't going to see this.
Hi, it's me. I'm going to go see it. I feel good about it.
See it.
I get why everyone's jaded because I am too. I think after season 2, it could have been over, but this trailer caught my eye. So I feel good about it.
All right, we'll go to the last one real quick. So it's Passenger. Release date's May 22nd, 2026, and the budget's not publicly disclosed. Brief description is, after witnessing a deadly accident on a road trip, a couple is haunted by a relentless demonic entity that follows them no matter where they go. Terry.
Never heard of it. Probably not going to make any money. I hate it.
All right.
Boo!
Listen,
No.
I'll go real fast.
I'm actively looking at him. Like,
When I watched the trailer of this, because I've seen it twice, the trailer in theaters as like the preview. I always thought it was one of those, the way it's shot, I always thought it was one of those like little things that AMC does where they make like a riff on a movie. I thought that's what that was. I didn't even think it was a real trailer until it told me it was actually a surprise. It was a
good.
trailer. No, it's not shot well.
Not a good sign.
But Paluzzi likes it, and we never agree on anything. And normally he has better takes than me on actual movies, so I'm probably wrong. Spear, are you right? What's your deal?
Horror is in right now, so anything that's dealing with some type of demonic possessions and anything like that, I think is going to be a hero because I think people just into horror right now. Horror has always been in, but it's like really the caveat right now. Outside of like superhero films or other IPs, horror is just in as far as original films. So I think it's going to do well. In my personal opinion, because of like I think a few horror films that came out this year done pretty well, just moderately, but it made its money back. So I think it's gonna do well, man. Just on the premise alone, I want to see it.
It's not practical effects. I think all horror should be in practical effects. But
Agreed.
anyway,
I agree.
Terry, what do you think?
Well, yeah, so horror is any introductory filmmaker typically goes the horror route because you can get it made for $10 million and potentially make, hundreds of millions. Like Paranormal Activity, I think, was made for $4 million. It might have even been less. It might have been $2 million and ended up making like 300.
Dude, we
So
can
you
make
can
that
do
movie for like
absurdly well.
$2,000.
Yeah, why don't we do
Yeah.
a horror movie?
We are a horror movie, my friend.
Dude, we can
No,
film it at
horror,
the gym.
not horror.
Oh, horror.
Horror movie.
Got it.
Film in the backwoods of the gym.
Oh, perfect.
We're going to have a fun time in the woods.
Come on out.
Dizzy Green hates movies. I agree. The dad and me go to movies era is over. People go to see movies with their moms now. All this modern slop is made for Facebook moms. And Milktoast says Facebook moms have money.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it came from dad.
Those
Yeah.
And the
kinds.
divorce.
Well, 2 Christmases.
All right, so let's go.
Hey.
Guys, last week, sadly, was the season finale of Invincible, episode 8. Spear, do you want to kick us off? I see you clapping.
Yeah.
If you want.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, go
No,
ahead.
go ahead.
No, we'll have Derek go if you want.
It don't matter. Yeah,
No, you go ahead, Derek. I got
everyone's
plenty
so
of thoughts.
polite.
Go ahead.
All right.
Okay.
All right. This is the polite podcast, I see. Everyone's so nice. Dude, this has been...
Get your goddamn Pittsburgh hat off. I just noticed that. Blur this in the edit.
Don't you blur
I don't
me.
want to see
Don't
that
you
shit.
dare blur me, Ethan.
You know how much
Don't
shit
you
he got
do
from
it.
I
last
don't want to see
episode?
that shit. Turn
No
it
one-
around.
Yeah, you guys were out in Legion in that chat last, but I don't know. I think you're all scared now.
Anyway, go ahead, Thrag.
Trolling worse than
Anyway, thank you. That's a compliment.
It is.
Thrag is amazing.
Got a great hairline.
But he couldn't get past Raditz in real life. But anyway,
That's
Anyway,
a take.
that's my hot take. Raditz
Get
clap
'em.
thrag. But anyway,
What?
yeah, I said it. But anyway, Invincible, best show on TV this year so far. I gotta see what happens with Alien Earth second season.
Yeah.
But this is my pick for the greatest show of the year. I love it, and the finale threw me off a little bit because it was down, like the tone. It was much more mellow. Everyone's just kind of showing us what they're going to be up to in between seasons now. We get to see everyone's lives after the war that just happened. And I like that, though. It wasn't boring. It was just very informative and aroused my curiosity the whole time. And the sorrow that Adam Eve is going through is shown great here with, giving up the kid while Mark was gone and the guilt that he's feeling about not being there for her because of having to be invincible, is very real. It's grounded in reality. A lot of people can relate to this sorrow. So this goes from having us all the way up here with all these great fights and everything to just being like, oh man, these guys are going through it. The aftermath is very real. This isn't, we're sailing off into the sunset. We got a problem. We got to deal with this. There's still 37 more of these guys out there, I think they say. And then having them show up after Mark's having these PTSD flashbacks the entire episode. Because you got to think, this is a kid. People, it's easy to forget that. This is a kid fighting for his life, literally all the time, against an invincible opponent.
Nice.
Thank you.
I think he's 20, yeah.
But yeah, he's still
He's a grown
kid.
man.
We're
Grown man.
Not 20.
Dude, people in the 20s lived until they died at 40. So that's half a person's life. That you can have a midlife crisis if you live 40
we'll follow
years
that
before
logic.
that.
But yeah. Anyway, but it finally, his fears come to fruition at the end of this.
Yeah.
When he's like, he's not really here. He's like, nope, Thrag is here. And it gives him the conditions. And he can't argue with him. But I'll let you guys talk about it from here. I loved it.
Good, Terry.
Actually, let's send it to our guest.
Good, Spear.
Oh, bro. I love every minute of this season. Thrag was a problem, a real fucking problem. And I think Mark and Oliver really didn't understand the lore behind it as much as Nolan and Thetis did, but Thrag was a fucking issue. And season 8 was the aftermath of everything that went on. And Mark did have PTSD. Not only did he have PTSD on that, with Eve revealing that she had to, get an abortion because, he wasn't around. You saw him really handling that situation. I was a little bit on the fence, a little bit with that whole situation. I got my own thoughts about that, but overall, I think he handled it very well in the time of her need. I'm sure it's going to be addressed again later down the line, but yeah, Thrag came to Earth. He was having PTSD flashback the whole episode, and then you get to Thrag. Thrag was actually on Earth, letting him know, hey, we are here, and he gave him terms and conditions. And the whole time, I'm thinking like, you got no choice but to say yes. You can't fight this dude. You can't fucking beat him. He's stronger than you. He's faster than you. You can't take him. And he has no choice but to thing. The thing I like about Thrag though, he's a very reasonable guy.
Yeah.
And I think all great leaders showcase like being rational and just being just like saying, look, I'm gonna let you know what your future is. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna build our colony back up. You don't have a choice in it. There's nothing you can do about it. And you can either let us do our thing or we can destroy your earth and y'all can fight us and we'll both just be annihilated. So what you gonna do? And Mark, unfortunately, as a 20-year-old kid, I mean, that's a lot of weight to put on a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
And he made sure he did it by himself without Nolan being there, because Nolan probably would have been like, no. But Mark, in my opinion, Mark made the best decision, bro. He like it's going back to season 1 where no, like, think, Mark, think.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was, bro. I love this fuck season. I say season 1 and season 4 like the top tier out of Invincible. I think both of them are like excellent, executed very well, bro.
Yeah, man.
So I loved it.
Dude, this show, like, I think you hit the word of this whole like review, and it's aftermath. Like, we had all the cool action scenes throughout the season. The episode before too, it was just crazy action nonstop. So now it just was like, all right, all that stuff happened. Now let's show you the aftermath. Let's just explain everything, tie the season up in a bow, put it to bed. We'll see you next season. That's exactly what this did. It told you everything about, you know, the issues that Mark and his girlfriend went through. And then Mark's going through the PTSD, and like the mom went to space with Nolan. Like and they're fucking.
Oh.
They're fucking.
Not yet.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. They're making they're smashing, maybe, but
Hero.
and it's the decision Mark had to make. Clearly, he had to make it, but it's a short-sighted decision, not a long-term one. Thrag's definitely thinking long-term. Mark's just thinking short-term. So I'm interested to see what happens next season, because Alan is now the head of the Resistance, and Mark's probably going to have to go up against him, I'm assuming, because he's going to want to make sure that the Viltrumites, if they're hunting the Viltrumites, they find them on Earth. They don't want Earth destroyed. And that's part of the deal.
True.
So what do you think, Terry? I know you read Terry's read the comic.
This is my favorite story. This is my favorite comic book, like, ever. And I always say because it ends. Like, it has a direction where it's going. So I'm going to talk about three things real quick. Earlier, you said that's a lot of weight to put on a kid. You're talking about Adam Eve, right? Because she puts on some weight, and they go to smash. Now, what's in the comic? So I'm very excited that they left Thick Eve in. I didn't think they were going to do that. I like that they let Thick Eve in. But in the comic, Mark is actually excited about the fact that she's gained weight, which is pretty cool. So after they smash, she's like, hey, I like what I'm seeing. Keep it going, you know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of a cool thing. I didn't think they were going to go there, but I'm glad that they made her thick, like, because that is a part of the comic, and I was like, nice to see it. I didn't know if they were going to do it. The other thing is, this confrontation with Thrag, Nolan and Oliver are there when it happens in the comic. So to see him have to deal with this alone, that confrontation with Thrag, really elevated things, I think, in a big way. The other thing is the Debbie Nolan. That does not go down that way in the comics. And Robert Kirkman has said this, like, he wrote women a certain way that he wouldn't write now. Like, it's just what you did in the 2000s and whatnot. So now he's making some corrections. So I like that she's tough as nails. I like that she's not just kind of giving it up.
Dressed him down.
Yeah.
Oh,
None of that's in the comics. None of that's in the comics. It's amazing.
You're like, go ahead.
But look up. We don't have to do it now, but look up the comic. I think it's the cover of this part in the comics where he's having the PSD. The cover is Thrag holding Debbie's head with blood like gushing out of it, and it's like very intense.
Damn.
But yeah, Thrag could do that. I love the way they did this. I also love that. I'm so excited that the public audience is down for this, because I knew like the big fights were over. But I love that the public is kind of like, actually, Thrag doing it in that way was scarier than any sort of battle, anything that he showed before. That's the most frightening thing Thrag has done. We're on your planet, we're knocking up all your bitches, and there's nothing you can do.
No, we're already inserted.
It is cold as ice, and I'm just so glad that the general public really got on board with this as well. And I was like, no, yeah, we can see that he's a monster, but we can see that he's a calculated monster, and that's what you want in a villain. Calculated brutality.
Right.
That's what he wanted a king.
He's lawful
Agreed.
evil. I said it before. He's doing what's best to conserve his people. Doesn't matter what happens to you.
Just a quick,
It's not personal.
just a quick time check for you guys. It's 9:36.
Cool.
Do you want to wrap it up, or you want to do Nintembros? We'll skip the boys.
What did we have for Nintembros?
I don't even know if we picked one.
We didn't pick one.
Pick the levels.
You have best evil layers.
Oh, best
Oh, yeah.
evil layers. I don't think
good.
we confirmed that.
We did not confirm. So why don't we go into the boys and then we'll wrap?
Okay. Well, I had
Okay.
one prepared for Nintembros.
Oh
If
my
I just-
God, let's
if
do
I
that
go.
then.
Just
Jesus.
go real fast.
We can
if
get
we could
that
go
quick.
real fast.
Do it.
Listen,
Play our theme song.
Oh, we don't need a theme song for this. I'll just rip this real quick if you want.
Zelda's got the Triforce. We got the.
Theme song?
And then let's just cut out of it early.
Okay. This is very short.
Did you get rid of the treadmill guy?
No, treadmill guy will never.
All right, guys. So we're doing for our Nintendo segment. We're gonna do best evil layers, and I just have this one. It comes from this game. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. It's from Oricna of Time. It's this dark, eerie, puzzle-heavy thing. It feels like the final test of everything you've learned. It's this place called Ganon's Castle.
Really?
Heard of that?
No.
Now,
Tell me more.
Let me tell you. Let me pull around the chair, kids. Let me tell you about. I am the preeminent. What is the game called?
Ocarina Boy.
Ocarina. I'm the preeminent Zelda guy on this table here.
Ocarina of Tim.
Let me tell you, this is Ocarina of Time is about they jump into the time machine and they go back in time, and there's a different version of Link that links up with another animated version of Link from a different series.
Sure.
And Link and Zelda and Pigface guy are always they're always a Triforce. One is strength, that's Pig Pie. Wisdom is courage is Link, and then wisdom is Zelda. So like that's an evil layer, brother.
Those are a bunch of layers.
Derek, what did you pick?
You just been waiting to roast me.
Dude, I had that
all
on since like the day we picked
Oh,
it.
man. First off, that layer is badass.
Yeah.
He's up there
Gan's
playing
Castle
the
is awesome.
organ. Dude, big guys can be musicians too. Shout out Ganon, dude.
Hell yeah.
Even though he's playing the most menacing organ you've ever heard.
All right. Well,
I didn't think we were going to do this topic, so I'm a little short-handed on this. I just got to go through my head right now.
I got one. So I'm also psyched that DC Green's Hate Movies said Gruntilda's lair from Banjo-Kazooie. That is pretty good. But I would say, one of the creepiest, darkest, evilest places you can go is Dracula's house. So Castlevania series, when you have to go through the tower, everything is creepy, everything is scary. The fact that death works for Dracula in that series is kind of incredible. If you have never seen the Netflix adaptation, the Netflix Castlevania is amazing and even goes further than just how dark and twisted it is. But yeah, the entire game Castlevania, which takes place in Dracula's shifting tower, is an incredible evil lair. My number 2, I hope I'm not stealing yours, is Wily's Castle. So Wily's Castle from Mega Man 2 specifically, it's got that metal theme. It's incredible. It's scary. It's hard. And it's just, a crazy scientist in there in a little UFO.
Mega Man.
Yeah, dude, that's a great pick. I got one actually, there you are, Milquetoast. Bowser's Castle, but for me specifically, the one from Super Mario World.
Yeah.
I think it's so cool. That whole map's fun.
And
And then you get there and you get hit with that bass line and you see like the flashing of like the castle. It feels like there's like it's like a club.
Yeah,
almost.
and you can see the clown.
Yeah,
are
it's
flying.
just going. You're like, yes, let's go. Yeah. So I know that whole game is beautiful, but when you get to that layer, it's sick and it feels like, oh shit, I made it. We're here.
Yeah. And his castle has a go-kart track in it, which is cool.
Yeah.
Spirit, you got an evil layer?
I do. I didn't. It's not a Nintendo one, but it's a PlayStation one. I picked the Resident Evil Spencer Mansion.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That one was like just full of secrets, dark elements. You had to put a puzzle together. It's like the greatest villain layer that you could ever have in a game. So it was creepy. A lot of odd things happened in that thing. If you know, you know. So yeah, Spencer Mansion is my favorite.
Is that from the first one?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
a good pick.
Yeah,
Dude.
because that's got what's her name? Is it Laura? The
Yes.
creepy girl. That is a harrowing scene. There's a shark in there too. They just have an aquarium with sharks.
Yes.
We need more evil layers. We don't get enough evil
Yeah, we
layers.
need more
anymore.
evil
This
layers.
is an
Don't get
evil
enough of
layer. I
those.
built it to be an evil layer.
I also shout out a very recent one too. If anyone's played Expedition 33, the final boss, well, kind of in that game is this. You can actually see it from wherever you are in the map from the game. It's this giant monolith, right?
Mhm.
And from wherever you are, it's just in the background of this beautiful game with great graphics, great art. But it's just kind of like menacing. That's why I like it so much, because no matter where you are, you can look off in the distance and see it. And that's where you're trying to go. And as you get closer to it, the danger and violence of the game just keeps increasing. If you haven't watched or played Expedition 33, I highly recommend checking that one out.
DC Green, that absolutely counts. The Pokemon graveyard in Lavender Town. Just anytime a fucking Cubone shows up and you read its Pokedex entry, it's like the most terrifying thing. And also Sabrina's a total babe.
Yeah, and you got to get that self scope or you're screwed.
It's true.
All right, guys. Well, 100 episodes.
No.
52 episodes.
52.
Yeah.
1 year of Muscle Geeks.
Yeah.
Hey man, congratulations, you guys. That's consistency right there. So
Thank you.
congratulations on that.
Thanks for being here.
We had you on because of that shirt you got on, brother. That's it right there.
Hey,
That's Derek.
yeah,
you need to
it's my
get that.
guy.
I want that shirt.
Let's just get you the Sock Max.
Hey,
wear it.
listen.
It would be better than the fucking hat that you always have.
Well, I'm sorry. Did you guys see the Cyclops
Sorry.
Bluetooth speaker visor?
Yeah, we're getting them.
Oh, I want
Ooh.
that. If anyone wants to know what to get me for any presents, I'm just saying.
Done. All right,
go.
Spirit.
Nice.
Do you want to plug yourself real fast and? Sorry, I'm gonna joke.
Wait.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Say again?
And also, thank you for coming on, dude. It's cool to see your content and
Yes,
everyone in the chat.
love it.
Follow Spear.
Hey, thank you guys. Follow Talk with Spear on Instagram, Real Talk with Spear, REEL. Real Talk with Spear on YouTube. Subscribe to me. Follow me on X, Talk with Spear. And thank you guys for having me. I had fun tonight.
You want to come back
Appreciate
on
it,
sometime?
man. Hell yeah. Bring me back anytime, dude.
Yeah.
I'm down for it. Yeah.
All right, so Derek, where can people follow you? Happy 1 year.
Happy 1 year, boys. You can find my business, Derek Baker Seal Coating and Line Striping, at derekbakersealcoating.com. Check us out since summer's all but here for any of your asphalt repair needs. Or if you want to follow my journey to be much cooler and more handsome than Terry, you can follow my personal Instagram at Symbolic51.
Yep, you can see me at Alpha Flight Fitness, where men actually go to work out. Derek's over there at the Planet Fitness. Nobody knows what you're doing over there.
Womp womp.
But thank you for a year. This show means a lot to me. Anytime you get someone who is as committed as John and Derek to a podcast, it always works. I always say the hardest part is you got to get through a year before you start changing it, and we did it successfully. So thank you both very much for making Young Junk what it is. And we appreciate the Muscle Geeks podcast. Special shout out to producer Noah, who had his first comedy show at Alpha Flight Fitness. We hope to see many, many more of those.
Hell yeah.
And great job last night, Noah. That was fantastic. And hey, Sarah, nice to see you too.
Yeah, no, great job yesterday. That was a murderer's row of comedians, and yeah, man, we'll do some more of that, and maybe we'll stream it or something. You said, Terry?
Yeah,
We'll do
yeah.
something
So
for
it's good. It's definitely going to be monthly. So if you can make it, please come. Please support Noah, and I will live stream it. I'll blow the production through the roof.
But a year of Derek coming in the Philly Gaines and saying, hey, if you guys actually want to do a podcast, my buddy has the best production studio. He did say this, Terry, in the city, and we went down. Me and Steve at the time went down, actually met him, and yeah, it was wild. And shout out to Steve for being part of it.
Steve.
He moved on to Think You Know Ball. He's not watching anymore, but
We need a montage
Steve.
of our first year is what we need.
yeah,
We can get that done.
and everyone else that we met, right? So like,
Milk toast, baby.
you know, I got
Milk
friendly with
toast.
Terry. The next thing I know, we're gonna end up on a speed dating thing. You never
Yeah,
know.
we're going to a singles mixer. Shannon, you
You
coming?
know, meeting someone like you, Spirit, like this is great. And people in the chat, man, like Milk Toast has been like damn near day one.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
he's here every week. You know, DC Green Hates Movies, Scottish Geek Guy, Shannon, everyone, Phil, everyone that's in the chat and rides with us, man. That taking time out of your day to watch
All the
us
guests
just shoot
that
the
have
shit.
a rogues gallery of
Yeah,
guests that have come on.
We have
been
the best rogues
fantastic.
gallery in podcasts.
Definitely do.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yes,
do.
thank you for being part of this community. We literally could not do this without you, and it's so awesome for us to see all you guys every week. So thank you. Please keep coming back. We got plenty more. The Muscle Geeks will never stop.
That's right. The new 52 starts next week.
Oh, I go younger, more aggressive.
Good.
All right, guys. So thanks for tonight, and episode 52, episode 52 is in the books. And have a great night.
Thanks, guys.
Follow us in the Muscle
Hey,
Geeks
guys,
and
thank y'all for having me.
like this on the YouTubes.
YouTube.